She does a great job. Hey, let's talk a little bit about this. They were debating health care yesterday in the U.S. Senate. And it's interesting because the Democrats have been saying we really need to pass this. In the meantime, the Republicans are saying, have you seen all these Medicare reductions that they're going to be? They're going to cut so much out of this. Well, on Wednesday, the AARP rode to the rescue of Democrats and said, we support all of these cuts, and we do support what's going on with the health care. Well, John McCain is on the side of, wait a minute, if you're doing all the cuts, that means fewer people are going to wind up with benefits, fewer people who are members of AARP. So he had this message for them yesterday.
I say shame on the AARP. I say to my friends, especially those who are under Medicare Advantage program, the 330,000 in my state who admittedly they are going to cut their Medicare Advantage benefits. Take your AARP card, cut it in half, and send it back. They've betrayed you.
Ouch.
A lot of people had been saying that on our show because it seems as if the AARP was flip-flopping on their message. They used to be opposed to cuts, but now they're okay. So take a look at some of the other people who've been on our show who said, yeah, I just might cut up my card too.
Well, let's give it a go here and see what happens. Maybe. I may have to end up biting it apart. I guess it is laminated a bit, but there you go.
There you go.
Here we go. Here's the card.
You can cut it in however many pieces you like.
Yeah,
This is Richard cutting up his AARP card right here.
So what John McCain says as we watch some of the AARP membership card destruction on our program is cut it up and then send it back to AARP and say, hey, you have betrayed
You know what
me.
the issue is here? The issue is that Medicare Advantage is going to cut, they're going to cut about $150 billion out of Medicare Advantage. That's the competing insurance, that's the supplemental insurance that a lot of the AARP people are competing with. So AARP says if you cut Medicare Advantage, you're going to push all those people right into AARP's way.
The other issue there is that AARP is a political organization.
That's absolutely
now,
true.
You know, as opposed to just looking out for the best interests of all elderly people, there are politics involved in this.
And going to your point, Eric, the cuts are clear, and yet the CEO of AARP sent out a letter that said, most importantly, the legislation does not reduce any guaranteed Medicare benefits. It's the key word there is guaranteed.
Sure, because that Medicare Advantage is supplemental to Medicare. If you want the additional coverage, you go to Advantage. Right now, it is subsidized by the government. If they pull that subsidy, it's going to raise the price of Medicare Advantage and push those people. It's going to make AARP's supplemental more competitive.
There was another organization that decided to start a senior citizens program. You remember we had them on the show? We should get that information for you, because there was another organization that said, in light of all this going on, that they had 50,000 members or something like that, and they had just started up. So anyway, email us, Twitter us, let us know what you think about that. In the meantime, it's Friday, so we thought we would have